All right, all right. We are live. We are live. We're not even gonna give this episode a number. We just gonna call it the Jimmy Beasley Jr. and Derrick Warren episode. Man, say man.
Hey man,
Say man.
Hey, we in this thing. First, as we always say, this is technically not a podcast. This is barbershop talk about sports, hoops, and just conversation amongst brothers talking about growing up on the North, and just what we got going on right now. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the podcast. Chronicles of the North on YouTube. I am one third of the dynamic trio. I am Showtime.
what up? This your boy Shaft.
And it's your boy Ride Out.
And man, we got a good one today, man. These are some thorough brothers. I've known these guys, man, over 30 years. But just feel like yesterday, but I've known these young men for a long time, and I'm definitely humbled and I'm privileged to have them on the pod today. As we do with all of our guests, we want to give a toast. Here's to those who have seen us at our best, and to those who have seen us at our worst, and they can't tell the difference. Salute to brother for over 30 years.
Salute.
Sir, yes, sir.
So, on Sunday.
On a Sunday. So definitely want to start off. Like I said, we have Derrick Warren and Jimmy Beasley Jr. on the pod, and we definitely appreciate you fellas for jumping on today, man.
Man, thank you for having us, bro.
Be here, man. Appreciate you for having me.
Already. So,
Class 98.
man.
I'm 99.
And 99.
98, 99.
98, 99, yeah.
So just want to go around the horn, and I'll start it off. I just want to see how you guys are feeling today mentally from 1 to 10, with 1 being on the low end, 10 being on the high. I'm at an 8 right now. I would be at a 10, but man, this bipolar weather is hot. Today it's been hot all week. So that stuff will drain you, especially when you're out all the time. So I'm at 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick to the script, you know what I'm saying? I wake up out of bed, I'm at 10 as soon as I wake up out of bed. So, you know what I'm saying? 10 tension for me.
That's my brother. I'm at a 9, man. I'm always excited, man. New episode. Back again with my brothers. Reconnected with family right here as well, man. I'm at a 9, man. Feeling good.
Sure.
Right.
How about you, Beasley?
I'm probably how I feel. I'm probably about 6.5, 7. The truth of the matter is, I'm probably a 10. Like for real. Like the truth of the matter. How you feel, you up and down. I'm probably 6.5, 7.
Okay.
But it's not really.
Try to get that up a little bit at the end of this.
Yeah.
I'm good, man.
Come on with D1.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna say, man, y'all kind of caught me at a time where I really needed this. I'm sitting at about a 6 right now, man, climbing up to a 6. So, like I said, man, it's just the season in my life right now. Got some things working through. But other than that, everything's on the upside. So, like I said, glad to be here. This is a time where I need it the most. So, glad to be here.
Yes, we're happy to have y'all, man. Happy to have y'all.
Yes, sir. Blessings to you, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. Man, I'm gonna go ahead and jump this thing off, man. What does health and wellness mean to you, and what made you guys start this journey, man? Because y'all be on it, man.
Go ahead, go first.
Go ahead, D.
You want me? Oh,
You
well,
go first.
no, I was actually I was conceding to you. So, all right, man. So honestly, man, what kind of got me going? I was always kind of like in of the gym, not really having any direction, man. Beasley kind of testify, man, probably for 10 years, man. I was hitting dude up kind of off and on when he wasn't living here, just trying to figure out what can I do, kind of dealing with my situation, my injury and all of this stuff, man, because I was on a time in my life where I was tired of being fat, man. So I was fat, and kind of feel like I was limited, man. But just kind of fast forward, kind of linked up with Jimmy when he moved back home, and just jumped in there, worked out with me. He didn't make me feel any type of way for being out of shape or nothing like that, man. And just there, man, we just kind of like started bonding, just started like having conversations about not necessarily working out, just about life in general, man. And then just kind of as time went on, man, and weight started falling off. I started feeling a lot better, started thinking more clear about some situations. And man, just at this point in my life, man, I'm just trying to remain consistent and not fall back to the trap that I was in. So, like I said, my consistent journey started about, I guess, actually right at 3 years ago now, 2021, about this time in 2021, where I actually started being consistent with it. So, kind of had some ups and downs kind of along, but through it all, I still remain consistent. You know what I mean? So, but that's how I got going, man. I mean, I give a lot of credit to JB just for being there and being a friend. You know what I mean? So being a friend that I need, telling me that I was fat and out of shape. Like I said, I got a lot of homeboys living, walking around here thinking I was cool. Wasn't cool. He told me the truth. So I appreciate it for that. So that's how I got going.
That's what's up.
It's real.
What about you, Jim?
Jimmy?
Man, so repeat that question again.
What does health and wellness mean to you? What made you all start?
Yeah,
I think I answered the second part of the question.
You said what?
I think I just answered the second part of it. Yeah.
Yo, Angel said that's what's up, Derrick.
Appreciate it, Angel. She been right there too. So yeah, appreciate that.
Family, man. Family.
Sir.
Yeah, bro. It actually means everything, man. You don't really, man, outside, second time, man, that's all that really matters. I think that as far as from a health and fitness standpoint, honestly, I don't remember a time where it wasn't important or wasn't in it. I don't have no memory in my life where it wasn't. Definitely started with my mom, had other influences and everything, but yeah, man, it's always been there. It has evolved over time. Started to realize what it truly means. You always had this perspective, but it's going to be like as far as working out and food. And I realized, man, that really it's like sixfold. You got to think about your physical health. You got to think about your social health, like Derrick mentioned earlier. Just seeing y'all guys that does something to you. You got your intellectual health, and you got environmental health. Like your environment gonna always win. Wherever you at, that's gonna eventually gonna weigh in on you. You know what I mean? So you got all these different vibes that equate to health. They go beyond what you put in your mouth and how you working out and stuff, man. So I think over time, those things became more prevalent and more in the forefront of how I move. And it's not necessarily no perfect, it's not just it never ending journey, man. There's no finish line. Just kind of just keep growing, keep learning. In the space where you kind of like be learning about just your business, like learning to just enjoy why you revisit and going back, just trying to just become overall a better person and use your strength to help carry your weakness along. So, that's basically what it means to me, man.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that too. Let me ask, man, how and when did you guys meet, and how did your bond get so tight?
Want me to answer that?
Go ahead.
I don't know how I was about to say it, but just take how it is. Don't stop laughing, Derrick. I see you got your mouth covered up. It's really broken up into like different like stages. You think about it. So the first time I actually met him, he had a white, neck brace at youth football. That's the first time I met him.
Man, that look like a toilet seat around my neck, man.
Yeah. So that was when I was young. You say Derrick Warren. That's the first image that popped in my head is that brace around his neck. So that was like one thing. It really wasn't like dapped up, phone call, then hang out like that. That's the image I have of him then.
Yeah, we was like
Huge.
years old then. That was like
Say
fifth,
what?
sixth grade. That was like fifth,
Yeah.
sixth grade somewhere.
Yeah, at that time.
Yep.
So yeah, fifth grade. We was playing was it Bob Germinato or was it Glover Trucker?
Bob
Germinato. So
yeah.
we played on the same youth team. So today that team is the Wildcat, it's the IWFL team. So that's the team that we ended up playing for back in the day. So we played on the same youth team. Then there was a gap. It's probably a good solid gap. I probably ain't see you no more probably until you was in 10th grade, right?
Yeah. East
I mean,
Coast,
I
man.
saw you, but you was at
we
Rose City.
played, on the other side. I was at Rose City, you was at Ridge Road. We played that year, but yeah,
But
we ain't see each other regular. So like, yeah.
It probably went to high school football, bro, to be honest with you. And then on that note, he on the defensive side and I'm on the offensive side. So that really wasn't that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So outside of it, we all hung out in the same group, you know what I'm saying? But I say all that to say this. It's amazing how life is. So we had these in and out over the course of life, right? But they remember moments. Like you remember these moments, they're going to put it like a mark. They're going to be a part of your life eventually down the road. We don't know that then, but you just remember. So then you fast forward and Facebook pops out, right? So Facebook jump off, and I'll never forget because these memories come up all the time, man. So you get me reminiscing. He sends a message from when Jimmy was my first son. So when he was born, he sends a message, man, congratulations, blah, blah, that popped up. And I think he was recruiting him then. He was like, man, make sure you bring him back home so he can play for me then. Right. So like it was like you look in and out. And he mentioned earlier, he recruited me out the womb, but it's crazy.
He wasn't even here a day.
I guess but and then when we moved back to Arkansas, not down here, he was asking me to come help him out with some workout stuff, man. I'm not really no Zoom or online media type dude. So, but he just kept in contact through social media. And man, it seemed like as soon as I came back home, man, I don't even know how it just like happened instantly. I don't even remember the transition or a moment.
Man, you walked in the gym. That's what happened. You walked in the gym that I was working out at.
For real?
That's what. Yeah, you walked in the gym.
This coincidence?
The athletic club. Yeah, no, we didn't plan it. Nothing. You walked in. I didn't even know you was back.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I didn't tell nobody. I just showed up. Right. And then at that point, I think we was probably around each other, man, for a couple hours a day for about 4 or 5 days a week instantly. So that was a solid, so now you get the relationship spending time with somebody like solid for like 3-4 years in a row, like every day you around each other. So that's basically like 3 pounds. But I tell you, we really met was probably when we moved back because I didn't know dude was hurt like that. And when he got hurt in the game, I didn't even know he was hurt. I thought he did a little stinger or something, and his arm got better. So that's how much I didn't see him since that point. I'm like, dude, his arm hurt for real. Like I didn't even know that. We talked about that, but it was an interesting time, man. It was a blessing for sure.
Yeah.
Dope, man. Like you said, some things just kind of happened. It wasn't a coincidence, man. You was meant to walk in that gym that day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To see what y'all doing now, what y'all got going now, man, it was real good. So that was supposed to happen. That was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
He'll like me all the time, though.
But it's the like he said though. Maybe it's something he want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't just tell you what you need to hear all the time. You need somebody to tell you what
It went both ways though.
How they handle? Oh, for sure.
It went both ways.
I'm saying it, man. See, I watched some of the videos. I don't know
that's
the videos is just a small point. I mean, like our morning start with, like I said, just a conversation like we having now. Like we might sit there and talk for. I mean, back then, neither one of us really had nowhere to be for a few hours. So, we might sit there and just talk for a couple hours before we even start moving, before we even get up off the floor from stretching. We sitting there talking.
Right.
So, like I said, a lot of times that would be the workout. We sit there and we talk and we go home.
Yeah, that's that mental workout. That's what you say, Jimmy. That's social health. That's exactly what it is, man. Yeah. Like that, bro. Yeah, that's good to hear, man. Northside. I love that, man. I love that,
man.
That's why I take pride to this day, man. We don't have to see each other all the time. When we do see each other, we're gonna make time conversation, it goes from there. But that's dope, man. That's dope.
Right. I might ask both. This question is for both of y'all. Derrick, I want you to answer this first. Who has had the most profound impact?
So then one more time, we kind of broke over my side, I guess.
Okay. Who has had the most profound impact on your life and why?
Oh man. So I'm actually have to go with my wife on this one, man, Natalie Rose Warren.
Yes,
So
sir.
reason being, like I said, we've been together since 2000, and it was just a situation where like I was really feeling her, just digging her, wanted to be with her, and I knew, I guess, the type of guy I needed to be to make that happen. You know what I mean? In other words, I need to tighten up if I want to make that happen. So just kind of over the course of that and that relationship, and just over the course of years, man, just found myself just being better. Not necessarily because I want to be with her, but because it's something that I need to do. You know what I mean? So gotta open my eyes to a lot of things, a lot of ways that I just kind of just really needed to change. So I'm gonna have to rock with my wife on that question, man. So
Yes, sir.
Amen, brother.
Yes,
Amen. How you feel about that, Jim?
So what? Oh yeah, the same.
Okay.
The same. That's easy.
Yeah.
Man, that's easy, man.
Yeah,
I say, man, quite honestly, man, you get God and my parents. As far as this stretch of my life, man, angel, like without a doubt. Man, we probably only like dated for like a couple of years in college. So we both had our own thing going on. But I would say the toughest time I had in college when I wasn't playing, had a hard time with the coach and everything, man. It was tough. This girl came in my room and she told me, well, put it this way, let me give more like, I stayed in Walton, Mark. You really ain't supposed to walk around, feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she came to my room, told me, she's like, listen, lift your head up, don't worry about it. These were her exact words. She said, these next 2 years, you're gonna be doing all right, you're gonna play special teams, but your last 2 years, you're gonna be a starter, you're gonna ball out, and that's gonna be the end of it. You're gonna score. And that's exactly what happened. She probably had a boyfriend at that time. It wasn't even me. You know what I'm saying? So we just came and told me that. Because she knew the state of being I was in. Man, you get somebody speaking to your life like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And no skin in the game. She ain't got no skin in the game. Like, just, that was it. I knew that moment was like, she gonna be around for a while. I wasn't clear on what it looked like.
I was just about to ask you. Well, you knew something then. It was
something, yeah.
You knew it was something then. Okay, yeah.
Hey, Jimmy. Let me tell you something too. Boy, you came through in the clutch because your wife in the chat talking about the pressure is on.
You
came through in the clutch.
Oh yeah, he did that.
You know what I'm saying? Deep in the clutch with that one.
He did that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So as far as right now, y'all have this. Was it Dog Spartan? Is that the thing that you own? Dogtown Spartans.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how did that come? Where the name come from? I know Dogtown, but some people, they just kind of come with the territory and stuff like that. But how did that come about?
Man, honestly, it was. Man, I don't even really know. It was just kind of like this. I don't want to say vision because it wasn't necessarily anything that I was like kind of seeking out at the time. You know what I mean? But we've always been like the Central Arkansas Spartans. Started in 2014, and then it wasn't up until last year. It was just last year we changed the name to Dogtown Spartans.
Okay.
And honestly, the reason behind it was because the idea was to basically put a blanket around us in North Little Rock. You know, you got the North Little Rock Wildcats is like the staple of North Little Rock. Like they got like 50 kids on every age group. You know, it is what it is. Everybody know about them. But like I said, there's still some kids that's kind of left out that still need that sense of family or whatever. So the idea was to kind of like tie our organization more into North Little Rock versus Central Arkansas so broad. You know, basically putting our arms around our community and the youth in our community where we came up at. So, like I said, it was just a play on the nickname of North Little Rock. At the Spartan, just the logo worked out kind of sweet. So, you know, I get a lot of flack about the logo, you know, because it's a dog and then it's purple and gold. You know, I'm a noob, so then
that's what you are.
Our logo was a purple and gold dog. So, you know, so other than that, man, it's been kind of sweet out, man. I think it's caught on. People are recognizing, like, not necessarily just who we are, because like I said, we've been here, but they're recognizing more about why we're here, the good that we're doing, and what we're trying to accomplish with all the kids. So
that's good.
So, how do y'all find that balance with, you know, with what everything that you guys have going on, you know, in your personal life and your, you know, business ventures? How do you find that balance to balance your personal life and then also, you know, coach and be mentors to these kids?
That's a good question.
It's hard. I mean, it's really hard, and like you said, balance is very important. So it's about, I guess, kind of blocking off that time. You know, we got to block off the time for us to work out, because that's the time where I get, you know what I mean? That's where I become good with myself for the day and kind of charge up for the day, power up for the day, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? And then from there, man, it's honestly, it's like it's a schedule and knowing what your priorities are, you know? So at the end of the day, you know, the kids can go. My family is who I got to deal with when I go home at night, in the morning. I got to make sure I'm there. I make sure I'm just there just as much for them as I am for other people's shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, like I said, it's tough, but there's a way. You got to make it happen.
Do y'all have challenges when it comes to the parents? Because I referee basketball on the weekends. You got the 6th and 7th, 8th grade, but I find myself looking in the stands sometimes. It's amazing the level of some of the parents think that their kids are on. I won't ever say anything to a kid to, you know, as far as their talent level, because of course, you know, everybody has room to grow. But parents, man, that's a challenge, man. I don't go to many football games. I done got stared at. I done got mugged. People done pointed at me and something like, man, how do you like parent wise, man? You know how it was with us though, Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? Our parents, they allowed us to, for that time within that moment, we were with the coaches. The coaches were responsible. They come back and tell us something, then we're gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's like I know parents that want to come into practice, they think they bet. Just go ahead, man. How do y'all handle that, man? Shit, man. Like, for real. I need some help. This is a question for me, man. I got the season coming. They finna start yelling at me.
See, you a referee though, right?
Right.
So yeah, that's you're not gonna ever run from.
It's different. They coach. You know what I'm saying?
But they still got to deal with the parents.
Different lane.
They still got to deal with the parents though.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't think I've had a problem with parents.
Okay.
I've never had a problem with parents. I have a problem with adults.
That's the. Say it again. That's a difference.
But I've never had a problem with a kid I coach parent. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. That's it.
I'm trying to talk in code without saying something.
No, you did that though. I caught all.
I never had an issue with no parent try to step over the line, talk crazy. Never had an issue with a parent. But I have an issue with some adults. So I got his hand over his mouth, so he know what I'm saying.
That says so much. I mean, I'm telling you, that says so much.
That was well put, bro. That was well put. That was well said right there.
That's the hardest part, man. Yeah.
Man, the other side of that is it's about the culture that's set in the program too. And y'all see y'all on social media, man. Y'all see all the crap that going out there, especially in the youth football, youth basketball world, with parents and coaches going back and forth. Like, we don't put up with none of that stuff. Like, we have our parent meeting, and look, if we see it, you out. You know, it's what it is. We don't allow that. You know what I mean? So, and there was a time where I was caught up in it, but that's when, again, Jimmy came in, gave me a different perspective on things. We worked together, kind of like changed the course of the path that it was on. And then from there, like I said, we ain't had no issues with parents or, none of that stuff, man. All of that type of stuff kind of was left back in the day. I did have one issue with one particular parent, man. Wanted his kid to play a certain position. And look, man, he's beat out. Like, this is not the position for him. You know what I mean? Like, this is where I really think you need to focus. Didn't want to hear it cuss me out, wanted to fight me. Fast forward later, this kid is one of the highest rated prospects for the position that I tried to put him in when he was old. So, and I'm just saying, like, from that, and at that point, this particular parent came back and told me, "You were right. Thank you."
That's
what I mean?
That's what's up.
So, but like I said, that's kind of like the only time I've ever had like a issue with a parent per se. But like all the other garbage that you see, the back and forth, all of this stuff, man, it's about the culture that says it's about your expectations as a program leader and as an organization. What do you want your organization to look like? Are you going to allow that, or are you going to set a precedence for how things should be?
Cool. I like that.
I like that.
Yeah. Well, if I had a son, he definitely play football for y'all. I'm just saying.
You wouldn't have an option, man. You wouldn't have an option. You wouldn't have an option.
Yeah. Man, like, some people I just know how I just like structure, man. Respect all around the board. You know what I'm saying? So I trust y'all ability. You know what y'all do. So.
Right.
So I just said talk about the reset year.
Yeah. Let's talk about this reset year.
Yeah, so go ahead.
What's talking about?
Who's your wife?
Reset year.
I just said talk about the
reset.
Yeah. Right now, your reset year.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you mentioned about the balance piece. Well, we knew that we felt like these last few years, our home, like our family, things get out of balance. Things kind of just run around, just going where they want to go versus we having a good grasp on our own life. So we decided that it's going to be like our reset year. Like our family's not doing anything extracurricular activities. Girls not dancing, Jimmy not playing football, no sports or whatever. So we just spending this next year just focus on just resetting as a family. So within that, so we never done it before. So this is something new for everybody in our house. We always had some type of activity we was going into. So man, things just seemed like they was running rampant. Just get reins back on. So just resetting, taking our time out, focus on our family, have like certain tasks, the things that we're gonna be doing. Like, so Jimmy's not playing ball, but he's training with me for a whole year. Like 4 or 5 days a week, he's training with me for a whole year. I'm pledging that joker, Mark. He learned to see it through this past week. Like, I'm pledging him for real. I wanted him to man, in my personal opinion, yeah, for real, yeah, I gotta get him right. So I'm seeing this, for me, 7th and 8th grade is kind of like a blurry year. You know what I'm saying? He's my oldest. My daughters, they'd be 7 and 6. So this would be like a perfect time period to just take a step back. You know what I mean? Because 7th, 8th grade athletic don't mean nothing. You ain't getting nothing out of that. You know, and based on what I've learned over the course of my life, he can get way more spending time with me like that versus out in that situation like that.
Right.
But man, overall, like my wife and scheduling more time together, just trying to make sure we carve out more time for each other, man. More time for yourself, individual time with our kids. Just man, you look at this time back. So things just going so fast with the house we were building, business, job, kids going in every direction, man. It was like, no, life trying to take over too much. Don't call time out. Let's get this together. Prayed on it. What we should be doing. I mean, we don't know what we're gonna do like for the next couple of months, but we just doing our best to figure it out. I tell you right now, these past 4 weeks, we can already see a difference. Like, see a huge difference. And we still be like it's crazy. Like you still get like time is still blocked off of stuff, man. So but it's been good, man. It was needed. It was definitely against the grain, but it was needed, man.
A reset, yeah. I like that.
I like that.
Yeah. I'm not sure I've ever heard that. What's up, man? Beasley household. Northside family. They got the Northside families right here. It's all Northside on here right now.
Oh, yeah.
What? Nothing but Northside. Boy, I do it all kind of blue and gold. Everywhere.
That's crazy.
So,
you talking?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay. So what was your most memorable moment from school, work, or life, and how did that particular event impact your life? You go first, D-Ward.
Man, I'm saying my most memorable, unfortunately, wasn't a good memory, man. But like I said, it was the night, man, November 21st, 1997. Whole life changed. You know, that one hit took away what I thought at the time was everything that I had been working for. You know what I mean? So that one hit on the field, man, everything just changed. Lost use of my right arm. And honestly, the rest of that year is a blur, man. Like I said, everything just kind of like stopped at that moment, man. That was my senior year. Yeah. So, but yeah, so that's got to be the most memorable, probably most painful, you know. But
yeah,
what's that?
No, I'm listening.
Oh, okay, no, that's probably it, man. Like I said, if I had to pick one moment from that time, man, it'll be that. Like I said, I can never forget it.
What year was that again?
It was 97, man. This happened. I was hurt 2 weeks in Kenyatta. So, you know, Kenyatta went down on the 7th, and then 2 weeks later, I went down on the 21st. So, like that whole time period, man, it's probably the most memorable, and also just, I'm about tearing up right now, and just thinking about this time of my life.
Yeah, it's all good, baby.
Yeah, it's real, bro. That's real, bro.
All good.
But yeah, no, that's it, man. That was it for me.
What about you, Beasley?
Yeah.
Man, it was when you say school, we talking about North Little Rock, right?
Yeah.
Whatever. Like, it don't have to just be high school.
I mean, that's crazy. It's the same thing Derrick said. That my junior year, man, that was just a devastating year, man. Like seriously. So D1 got hurt, Yana got hurt. Sure, I got hurt the same game you got hurt, right? That's why I didn't know he got hurt. Didn't play basketball that year, you know what I mean? Because I was hurt from football. So it was like, So from high school wise, man, wasn't that. That junior year was heavy, man. Yeah, for a lot more reasons than that, because you get that happening, and you got like trickle down of other stuff happening because of that isn't happening. Right. You're not playing. Right. I never had a spring where I wasn't doing nothing. Like y'all, they hoop, just just going to school.
How did y'all cope with it at that time, man? That's tough being that young, dealing with it, man. Yeah, it's tough being like that, man. Like, was it like how did you occupy your time? That was tough, man. So I remember that. I remember both of these stories. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's something that we all gonna carry to this day. But you never know. Somebody may experience it as well, man. They just need to know how did they get through that. Like, what was the things y'all kind of gravitated to at that time?
Like, cause when he talked about it, he didn't really mention it that much because we kind of hit on it, you know. So he got hurt 2 weeks after Yana, right?
Mm-hmm.
And remember, I said I didn't know he was hurt for real until I'm damn near 40 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He don't, because he don't talk about it and he don't complain. He don't use it as like, you know,
Right.
oh man, he don't live like that. You know what I'm saying? So I thought he just had a stinger because, you know, Yana broke his neck. So he think so all attention is on Yana. He get hurt. It's like, yeah, there go here. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with his stuff, trying to get his nerve and stuff going back right. All attention is on Yana. So he 3-4 months later he graduated. So now it's like, you know what I mean? So that whole time it was like a dark period, man. It was something to unpack, man. I ain't gonna lie. It was an interesting time. So from high school standpoint, yeah, that's the most memorable moment.
Yeah, and as young high school men, I can understand and appreciate that was definitely tough for y'all to go through. You know what I'm saying? So as a member of this podcast, you know, I think I speak for all of us when I say I appreciate y'all sharing those stories with us. You know what I'm saying? So I know those are sort of intimate details about your life, and you know, I appreciate you feeling comfortable enough to share that story with us, both of y'all, for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I appreciate that.
And the boys they keep a smile on their face, though, man. You wouldn't know that.
Right. What do you know?
You know what I'm saying? They keep a smile on their face, man.
Yes,
So I said mine really wasn't like that bad. You know what I'm saying? It was rough, but it's looking in hindsight what my guys was going through. You know, so you see what Yana was going through. I didn't know what he was going through. It just kind of compounds on top of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just sad because my knee was hurt. I couldn't finish the football season. I can't play basketball. But then he looked back on like, dang, he was really going through all that. I can imagine how alone he felt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So wow, that's wild.
Appreciate that, fella. Cheers to you. I appreciate that, fella.
Yeah, let me pull up, my nigga. I drunk all my drink.
So on a lighter note, because I think this is a question we've been wanting to know for a while. So on behalf of Ride Out, Showtime, on behalf of Big Shafts over here, we want to know who's your Mount Rushmore of football players in North Little Rock, and you only get 4. Ain't no 4 in the possible.
Man, I was just going to ask you what we get. I was just going to ask
you. Only get 4.
Think you what's
Mount Rushmore. Let me have it. Lay it on me.
Hey, so I've been watching.
I know for a fact we agree on one. I know for a fact we agree on one, and that's Andrew Love.
Big Love.
That's a whole different conversation. Take him out.
Take him out.
I'm gonna start blushing over Andrew Love. Listen. I gotta sit up, man.
Go ahead. Talk about it.
Only people really close to me know how I feel about Andrew Love. Like I'm 43 years old. If I see Andrew Love today, I'm acting like I just seen Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Andrew Love, man. Andrew Love played youth football where we played at too. So I've been watching him play like a little kid since I was a little kid.
Yeah,
man, little kid, bro. Like, so Andrew Love is like he's my hero. Like, I tell you, he's my hero. Like, I got my heroes, they tangible. Like, I got people I look up to that, the famous people. But Andrew Love is like my tangible, like, hero, bro. Real quick story about Andrew Love.
Go ahead.
So I'm in Fayetteville, and at that time, I was going through to some meetings trying to become a member of Omega Psi Phi fraternity, right? So while I'm at these meetings, I'm sitting there, and the guys was like, "Someone want to come visit y'all." I didn't have no clue who it was. So during that time, Andrew Love walks through the door. So I'm trying to say it without saying. I lost my form. Like, Hey, you know what I'm saying, Mark? Y'all get what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. That's how Shad feel about LeBron.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. Hey, dude walked in, man. My eyes got so big, and all I could think about was I want to impress the hell out of him. Like that's Andrew Love, man. That's him, man. Please, no matter what they told me to do that night, hey, I'll put a smile on his face.
Yeah,
that's it. It didn't matter because it's Andrew Love. Man,
shout out to Andrew Love. Shout out to Andrew Love.
Yeah.
That's my hero. That's my North of the Rock hero.
For sure.
But
that's one.
Rushmore, no, he's not on the Mount Rushmore.
He
like, just Andrew Love. That's
okay.
He got his own mountain.
He got his own ladder. Okay.
He got his own
limitations right now.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, give me your phone then. Give me your phone.
I ain't doing it.
Oh, you ain't doing it?
Hell no. Dude,
okay.
Listen.
You got a drink then.
I drink then.
Listen, hell no, I ain't doing it.
Bro, listen. I'm from North Little Rock.
Yeah.
When I say I'm from North Little Rock, I mean like my mama. I got aunts. I got family. So I'm privy to like all these different generations of these studs that came through football, basketball, track. It's too many of them to try to. If I stay in my own time period, I still couldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Still couldn't do it. Dude, North Little Rock. It's cold. It's some dudes so cold that nobody even knew because they never played. They put a jersey on, but you knew they were nice.
Right.
I can't do it, bro. I can't. We can talk about folks, but you need to say there was four.
Yeah.
In North Little Rock.
Yeah.
It's hard to do four.
So it's impossible.
Coach Rice couldn't do it. Coach Rice couldn't have. Coach Rice had like 30-something names.
He's been around. He's seen it. Yeah. You can't do four, cuz. Not North Little Rock. I just told you who my hero was for the reasons why. I'm talking about football field. Cuz you can't do it. Basketball, y'all can't. I don't know how y'all even try to do that, man. In basketball, that's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah,
it was tough.
It was good.
You got all these jokers on one team. All them jokers on one team. Basketball.
It's a good conversation though.
Yeah.
But I got too much respect for too many of those dudes that would be on it to even try to rank it like that. Man. I can't do it.
You know what? Let me say my vote.
I'm supposed to drink. All right, sir.
Let me say my vote. Let me say my vote.
Okay.
So I got.
Hold on, Showtime. I'll give it a shot, man. Before you go.
Okay.
You did ask the question.
Okay.
All right. Like I said, I did say Andrew Love, and this ain't in no particular order, right?
Okay.
And again, no disrespect. Like I said, like Jimmy said, it's a whole bunch of dudes that you can say and argue. Ain't even really no argument. You can say that they belong on there, man. But
ain't no
I'm gonna go with Love. I'm gonna go with Bentron Parker.
Yeah.
I'll come back a little bit. I'm gonna go to who
I
I play. And it's really hard for me to say this because I play with a lot of dudes, man. But I'm gonna go with Broderick Knight. And then I'm gonna come on down a little later into the 2000s and go LT Tenpenny.
Who?
LT Tenpenny.
It's funny you say that, man, because I got Tenpenny, I got Tenpenny, I got Yana Bird, I got Love, and I had Bentron. That was my fault.
All them with dogs too.
Man, listen.
All them with dogs too.
And like I said it was hard. Like I said, I played with Ghana. It was hard. But I'm gonna go with BK for that time.
Hey, speaking of Yana, man, I know. I think Jimmy, one of your children, the name after Yana, you call me Yana. Man, y'all take a little moment, man. Just kind of explain what Yana Bird, man.
Yeah,
relationship y'all have with Yana Bird. Like Jimmy over there smiling. I'm gonna tell us that he did that to everybody, bro. Every show, everybody, you bring up names, everybody just smile when they talk about it,
man.
Man.
Well, of course, I think about him a lot because I say his name every day.
Yeah.
That's man.
Man,
that's a trip, man. Dude, a trip, man. I'm gonna. I can't talk about dude. I'm gonna talk about it the way I would normally talk about it.
Okay,
man. This is something for y'all. Was terrible in football, man. Like, no, for real, man. Like, dude was terrible, man. Like, dude was. Coach Jones say he was softer than medicated cotton, man.
That's
like,
it. Dude, what he used to say.
Man, dude. I'm trying to tell y'all, dude was terrible.
He was terrible.
So now he played for was it Glenview, Mike? we played for Glenview at the rec for the Boys and Girls Club. Was it Glenview he played for?
They think we Glenview.
Metal Park, I think. Metal Park.
Metal Park.
Yeah.
He was always cold in basketball now.
Yeah.
But he was terrible in football. Man. He was terrible, like terrible. So I get the Ridge Road, man, and we about to play Lakewood. They said, man, we gotta work out for Yana. I'm like, Yana who? Said Keanu Toba. Man, that dude terrible. What y'all talking about? Who was y'all? Tell me the same y'all that was at the over at the U team, Yana?
Yeah.
He said, yeah, Yana, man, dude, nice. I said, man, I'm over it. I couldn't believe it. So I'm like, whatever. Sure enough, I don't know what happened. Dude must have been eating gunpowder or something, man. Dude just changed to a whole different dude. So, man, it was just crazy, man, that how he transformed, how much he grown over time. And I equate Kenyatta to like Anthony Lucas. If anybody met Anthony Lucas, man, when you leave Anthony Lucas, man, you feel like you're about 3-4 inches taller. He make you feel like you the superstar. Like, we know Anthony Lucas, but when you leave him, you feel like you just that much taller. Like, man, that must be nice. That was Kenyatta, man. Man, Yana was just, he would just gas you up, man. I wouldn't say gas you up. He would see the bright thing in you, and he was always speaking to it. Now, we ain't gonna talk about all the silly stuff, because we all got stories about the silly stuff.
All got stories, yeah.
This is a person, man, he just made you feel like, always encouraging, man, stay tight, man. It was just amazing, man. Like, man, I talked to dude every time I came home from Fayetteville. This when my parents moved to Marmel. So when I get out the highway, instead of going left to my parents' house, I'll go right, swing, holler at him, then go to my parents' house. And he was just sitting there, man. I couldn't imagine myself being in his position and have the same attitude he had when we come over there. Now, I said, man, you got to have some low moments when nobody over here. Man, as soon as you walk in, he's still talking crazy. He said his Yana stuff. Everybody knows what Yana stuff was. He would have the jokes and stuff. Yep. But to have that type of demeanor and be in the bed like that, man, that was a life-changing moment right there, man. Just seeing that. But now dude's just like, oh man, dude's big brother, man. He's just big brother, man, for real.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Man. Yeah. Got one particular memory of Yana, man. Well, actually, it's two. Well, it's one, and he never let me forget about it either, man. We was in practice, and I ain't saying to me, we all play football. We all been ran over, right? Kenyatta happened to run me over in practice one day. So fast forward, man, long story short, man, every time I would go see him after he got hurt and everything, walk in, he laying back in his chair and everything, and say, what's up, Yana? Speak to him. He wouldn't even speak to me. He'll say, you remember when I ran your ass over?
that Yana stuff, man.
Yana. He lost his voice. Now you like, I ran your ass over.
Yeah. That's him, bro. He was the same, bro.
Yeah, man. He never changed, man. Never changed. Love that dude.
For sure. Man. What out the young bird, man?
That's what's up, man.
Damn.
Rest in paradise, John.
KT33.
All right. So this and I was gonna say this portion is we call it the either or. So you have to answer either or. If you answer both, or if you can't answer, you gotta take a shot. All right, so y'all ready?
I mean water for you, D1. God damn it.
Right. So this question is for both of y'all, of course. Would you, if you could turn back the hands of time, would you rather have a successful NFL career or be a global real estate tycoon?
Man, you mean I can still be rich and not beat my body up? I'm going with the real estate tycoon.
Yeah, you gonna make some coin.
I'm going with the real estate tycoon, man. That's a no-brainer for me.
Yeah, I'm going with Derrick on that one.
Yeah.
Okay. My next one, we actually just had a debate on this one. Lamar Jackson or Michael Vick?
Michael Vick.
Yeah.
Michael Vick, man.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Yeah, we unanimous on that one then.
Lamar Jackson is a running back that can throw, but Mike Vick is a quarterback that can run.
Oh, you put that good.
Hey, man, I like that, man. I like that.
Yeah.
Say that again.
I said Lamar Jackson is a running back that can throw, but Michael Vick is a quarterback that can run. He's a quarterback. He's a real quarterback.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
They make Michael Vick more dangerous.
Yeah.
Boy.
You
You saw it?
Yeah. We all saw it.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Cardio or leg day?
Oof.
Leg
Every
day.
day is
Hey,
leg
Oh,
day.
y'all say leg day?
I hate
Leg
that.
day. Yeah.
Every day is leg day.
Man, we don't walk on our hands, man. We walk with our feet. I'm on legs.
You use your legs every day, don't you?
You right.
Right.
Yeah.
Since you put it like that.
Hold on. Show. Let's show why you make that face, man.
Boy, be stanky leg, boy.
Man.
Hey, man, Chef Face immediately went to like, I ain't fooling with these dudes. That's what this face said, man.
Sam, when you say cardio?
I like cardio, yeah.
Yeah, I take that cardio.
Hey, we do legs, man. I make sure it's cardio involved.
Yeah. Yeah.
That be on some other shit, boy.
Yeah.
I did leg day for the first time in a long time Thursday, man. That shit about killed me.
Walking like a baby deer in that motherfucker way.
Right, boy.
My
Newborn.
legs were shaking at the end of that workout, goddamn it. So, you know what I'm saying? But it's definitely good for. I definitely plan on incorporating leg day on a more weekly basis. But yeah, I love my cardio. I love to lift. But yeah, I got to work on legs a little bit more.
Well, Derek, I had about 10 things I was gonna say. I'm not gonna say.
Okay, don't get him started, man. We ain't got that much time tonight.
You can get it right later on, Jimmy.
Netflix or Hulu?
Man, when I get a chance to watch, man, Netflix for me.
Where'd that question come from?
I like Netflix too.
Netflix or Hulu, like you pull that from somewhere? Like where that come from?
Yeah, I'm just all over the place.
Oh, okay. I'm like, damn, Netflix or Hulu.
Where that come from? Would you rather lose sleep or miss a meal?
Miss a meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one too.
Yeah. Reality shows or
Yeah,
documentaries?
you didn't answer.
He said miss a meal.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
Reality shows or documentaries?
Documentary.
I damn hate reality shows.
And I'm gonna definitely ask this next one because I would you rather have to pick up your kids in a pickup line after school, or would you rather be the only parent at a sleepover?
Do everybody got kids on here?
No, I ain't got no kids.
So you didn't contribute to that question.
Yeah, not at all.
You don't know about that line.
You don't know about that. Man.
Do I only have to do the sleepover once and not have to get into the line at all? Hey, because if I just got to do a sleepover once, give me that sleepover, man. That line be hell.
Man, that line,
morning and afternoon, man.
Real.
Yeah,
I missed it. I'm so happy my daughter take her sister to school now. I do not miss
I don't
that.
fool with the line, man. I walk down the street to pick up my kids and walk them to the car. I don't even wait in the line. So
leg day. That's another leg day.
Man, folks be out there waiting 2 hours in advance. Man, they be sitting there 2 hours before school. Nah.
Hey, Couch said Jimmy gonna kill your ass.
Hey man, Jimmy, did you launch the bridge, the Broadway bridge? Did you launch that whole bridge?
No, the big damn bridge. How you know that?
Hey, bro, I saw the video, man.
Word get around, man.
This nigga launched, man. Was that a dare or something like that?
Nah, just a good idea. I mean, I didn't want to walk it.
Hey, walking's boring, right? Hey, walking boring. walking and jogging is boring.
So you want to see if you can. The idea is you want to see if you can or not. I mean, it's what it was.
You know,
I'm going to work out anyway.
You know I'm not gonna say no.
Right.
I'm not gonna say no. So if that's the play, like Cal said, you just gonna have to kill my ass. So
Hey, Beasley, why was your wife mad about you lunging the big damn bridge? She said she was too mad.
Yeah, she was too mad. She probably recorded.
Yeah, because I wasn't trying to record it. I was just wanting to do it. She probably just like recording while I was doing it. I don't know why she getting mad. She said she was mad.
Yeah, she was too mad. And I was too mad.
Man, because I took too long, probably.
With a laughing face, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Of course she laughed.
And the whole bridge too, Mark, not the going over the water. Like when the bridge first starts, when it goes up and then turns, when the concrete start, I thought it was the concrete start. I did
That was just that one time, though, right? Have you done it?
I ain't do it again.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, she says y'all anniversary weekend.
Yeah, that's why she was mad. It was our anniversary.
Oh, okay.
You out here launching this shit.
right.
Look, my question is, did you have shoes on?
No.
Yeah, I was outside. I had shoes on.
Oh,
I had
okay.
shoes on. Dude said no.
She said hashtag doing too much.
Hey, I would say that speaking of wives, man, how did y'all know that y'all wives was the ones, especially being today from the north?
I already told my story.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
I mean, I thought I kind of touched on it too, man. But yeah, that was it, man. Just that one. She was never about that playing. It was always, either we gonna do this or don't waste my time. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I got.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. When Jimmy said that, I was like, yeah, he probably knew something then. Like he said, boy, he knew she was gonna be around. What was it? She was gonna file him, but he knew then she was gonna be around. So yeah.
And I'm a piggyback off that too. If they could describe y'all in one word, what would that word be?
Hell, ask her. She throwing checks.
Blowing up the chat.
So Angel, how would you Jimmy, how would you describe your husband? Let me see. Let's give her a little time.
In one word.
In one word.
In one word. She gonna say.
She probably can't do it.
She gonna
say
can't
do it.
And don't get shot now.
You can't describe me in one word. She gonna say that.
Oh, okay. We'll wait to see. What about you, D. Warren?
Man, I'm gonna say if we talking about like the last 3 weeks, you call me grumpy over the last 3 weeks, man. But if we talk about the course of our relationship, man, she stay resilient.
Okay.
She said there is no one word. You know your wife, don't you, boy? No word. Somebody said Jimmy. That's it though. That's really what it is.
Right,
Jimmy.
And I don't know if y'all caught him in the beginning, but Jimmy has always been in shape, man. Like I've never seen like more than 2% body fat on this man. He's always willing to do a push-up anywhere. He's always been in shape, man. Always been in shape, man.
Hey,
So I'm
man,
not
Mark is a bully, man. Mark is a bully. Let y'all know that, man. Dude, I will never forget my sophomore year playing basketball.
I
Now,
know what you're
I
gonna say.
made the team based off of pure hustle. You know what I mean? We had a lot of hoopers on the team. I made off of just pure hustle. I'm working that way. So we had practice. You know, I'm going against the guys in the post. You know, Mark, you know, he cold in the post. Now I'm trying to push him out. You know, I'm trying to be seen. I'm trying to make coach know I'm all in. Mark.
That's a good move. That's a good move.
He know what I'm talking about too. But if Mark's to give me that elbow, but it was quick too. Boom.
You know who I got that from? You know who
Who's that?
talking about that? Bentron, man.
Real?
Bentron used to take me post moves like that, man. He said, man, get him out your way, man. You get one foul, they ain't gonna be there next time.
If Mark was giving those guys that what he was giving me at practice, they didn't have no chance. He was giving it to me. He was giving it to me.
Hey, man, I had to get it, man. That's how they taught me how to play.
I'm like, even be guarding you anyway. That's the real question.
That's what I was thinking. Man, you guard. You did play the 4 though. When you did play the 4. You did play the 4 for that 1 year.
Man, I played 4 for Charlie, but I ain't playing 4 for the high school.
Yeah, I don't know what you done, man. Who said for Charlie though? For anybody.
Hey,
Charlie Jones. Shout out to Coach Jones, man. Shout out to Coach Jones.
Shout out to Coach Jones.
Right there. Coach Jones.
Man, and Angel did come up with a word. She said visionary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So my last question, but my brother's got a couple more questions. I want to ask you this. What is your life's biggest pivot?
You got that from them boys.
Mm-hmm. I do my research, man. I do my research.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to go first?
Go ahead, man.
Man, honestly, life biggest pivot, man. Shoot. It's a tough man. The biggest pivot, of course, is when I said I do. That's the biggest by far. But there's also been, small things where even that happen in our life. I say the second one was probably when we built our last house. That was a real situation. Learned a lot about myself. Now I probably think I've grown the most as a person, like because of that. Like matter of fact, I think Be Easy was birthed for that. Like that part of it, that's kind of where it came from. So yeah, that was a situation. That was a nice little. Yeah, that was a pivot right there.
Yeah. What about you, D?
Man, so it's been a couple of them, man. I say the biggest pivots will be, first of all, having kids, and learning to not be selfish and having to be more giving, and you know what I mean. Just give more of myself to other people that depend on me. So number one, that's that, and then like I said, the other one was like I said more recent, man. When I got into working out, man, and just like I said, there's losing weight, and then there's losing like weight. Like you can start seeing when you're not fat as hell no more, you can start out in a different capacity because I really can't explain it, man. It's like I don't know, it's like you got a new set of glasses or something, man. You can start seeing stuff that you weren't seeing before. Right. So at least for me, anyway.
I like that.
I like that, bro. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a question for y'all. This is my last question. How do you want to be remembered? As a man, as a person, as an athlete, like how do you want to be remembered? We'll start with you, Beasley.
Man, just someone that tried to operate with integrity and be an inspiration. That's it.
Sir.
Not perfect, just trying to keep moving that direction.
Right.
All we can do. Yes, sir. Right. What about you, Warren?
Yeah, man, just remember there's somebody who gave everything that I could to set up the next generation behind me. You know what I mean? So just someone that just kind of just left it all out there, put it all on the line just to set up the next person for the next for success. So,
I like this, man.
I got a question. What made you pick that question?
How do you want to be remembered?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, honestly, we have a set of questions over here, and you know what I'm saying. I just picked from one. But I really wanted to know. I mean, to me, that's one of our more interesting questions. We typically ask that question to everybody, and so that's I thought that was an interesting question. So I really want to know the answer. I really want to know how you guys want to be remembered.
How y'all want this podcast to be remembered?
Say what?
How y'all want this podcast to be remembered?
Ooh.
Oh, I can answer. I don't need a teleprompter. I don't need a teleprompter. The thing is, I want these conversations because I really hate using the word podcast. I would like these conversations to be remembered that it was three guys from North Little Rock that wanted to show love to people that he grew up, that they grew up around and grew up with, and let them know that we remember everything. Remember a lot of things growing up, and we just want to give our flowers back.
Yeah, and that's the whole gist of it, man. Like we always sat around and talked about this, having, like you said, barbershop talk, man, and we still had our connections. And when Shimon was like, "Well, let's go ahead and just do this, man." So for me, my reason why, every time I would come home and I would see some of my classmates, it was one that was like we were sending people off. It was either a funeral or something like that. So I found myself frustrated when I went to go see send off Kenyatta, and I saw a classmate I hadn't seen in a while. I was happy to see him, but he was standing in front of Kenyatta. So that time I was like, man, like I'm balanced. Should I be happy at the same time? So it's just one thing. I was like, all right, man, let's go ahead and do something. Like he just said, get all our classmates, not only our classmates, but friend and family around that same area. I said from about 93 to, on further, like, been knowing Jimmy and, Derrick and all that. But just to give them opportunity to kind of reminisce a little bit at the same time, like, okay, what we got going now? You know what I'm saying? We're still North Little Rock. We're North Little Rock then. We're North Little Rock now. So just give everybody their flowers, man. Like, hey, let's stay in touch. Check on each other. Look after each other, man. And I really believe in that bond in North Little Rock. You know what I'm saying? It spreads outside. Like, prime example. We heard it tonight. You didn't see Derrick in a while. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Then you come back and you walk through the door and it's right back like that. So I love it, man. I'm Northside till I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Man. That was me. That was my reason for getting behind this.
Yeah. And for me, I just wanted to give a voice to people in North Little Rock. You know what I'm saying? Like this started off, mainly as a basketball podcast, but it's quickly grown into, more Chronicles than anything. You know what I'm saying? Because we're having people on this podcast that went to North Little Rock, that shared experiences in North Little Rock, and we want to give those people a voice to talk about their stories, talk about whatever they got going on in life and business, and we appreciate everybody, what I'm saying, who comes on the show and helps us, broadcast, mainly North Little Rock's voice. You know what I'm saying? So we just try to give a voice to all of North Little Rock. We really appreciate y'all brothers being on here today, man, because what I'm saying, it means a lot to us for y'all to be on the show and what I'm saying, to be here and represent and talk about North Little Rock a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So we really appreciate that.
Yeah, a lot of good people, a lot of stories too.
Yeah, yes, yeah. That's all we do. A great question, though, Jim. I appreciate that, man.
It's Scott's question. I was just asking it back to you.
Yeah, no problem.
Just piggybacking off my question, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna close it with this question. In a perfect world, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Perfect world.
Perfect world.
Alive.
Perfect.
Alive.
Say that.
That's the perfect world. Alive. That's it.
Watching my baby walk across the stage in 5 more years, man. Getting her the
that's 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years, man. It go real quick, ain't it?
How many do you have, dude?
I had two. I had my daughter's 12 and my son Noah, he's 6.
Oh, okay. Now, what about how many you got, Jim?
3.
Okay.
12, 7, and 6. Well, we'll be 6 next month.
Okay.
Cynthia Webb said, "I love how y'all are giving North Little Rock greats their flowers while they can still smell them." Appreciate you, Cynthia.
Appreciate that.
Tell Cynthia my nose stopped up. I can't smell it.
That's Jimmy in one word, y'all. Jimmy in one word.
Jimmy.
Yep. Jimmy. Well, thanks again, fellas. You know, so appreciate the time and everything and the conversation, man. We're not gonna hold y'all too much longer tonight. We know we got responsibilities and families to get back to, but this will not be the last time we stay in contact with you all. We got some things planned later on this year. We would like for everybody, if they have time, we will get dates over to y'all and we all get together, just have a good time, you know, whatever it is, whatever the moment take us. We definitely stay in touch with y'all, bro. We appreciate y'all tonight.
We sure appreciate it, man. We definitely appreciate it, man. Just like I said, man, appreciate y'all for being just y'all, man. You know, like I said, you know, with that comment, you know, Jimmy, D Warren, man, we just appreciate y'all for being y'all, man. You know, like I said, you know, sometimes, you know, we get into our lives and you know, sometimes, like I said, man, it's good to hear affirmations, you know, and I definitely appreciate it. You know, for the men that you have grown to be. And like I said, I love y'all and we definitely appreciate y'all, man.
Yes, sir. Dogtown Spartan. Let's get it.
Yeah. Working. If someone is listening to the podcast, man, have some young men that they want to get involved with your program, how do they find you?
All right, so of course on Facebook, man, you can just hit my inbox, Derrick A. Warren on Facebook. On Instagram, we have a page, the Dogtown Spartans on Instagram. On TikTok, Dogtown Spartans. Then of course on the business side, you're looking for a house you need to sell, a house you want to buy. First time home buyers, man, you got Realtor Newt on Instagram. And Derrick A. Warren, Start to Finish Realty on Facebook. So got a lot of ways you can contact me. Also phone number 501-952-5402. So.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Okay.
So you got your brand up there, Jimmy, man. What they want to rock some of them Be-Easy's, man. I got me a couple of them, man.
You got you a couple of?
Yeah, I got me a couple
Yeah,
of
man, you go to our website is beeasy724.com. 724 is 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, but it's also our anniversary. 20 years.
Okay.
We've been married 20 years this past July. So yeah.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations, bro.
Yeah, man. Congratulations, man. Northside, man. I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, I can't get past 20 days, boy. You made 20 years.
You're gonna get there.
Yeah, you gonna get there, bro. You gonna get there.
I mean, said 20 days.
I can't get past 20 days. We definitely appreciate it. We definitely appreciate it, man. Y'all stay on. We're gonna end the stream, but we definitely appreciate it. And we'll have some clips sometime this week. So we appreciate you guys.
All right, bro.
All right.